Hello, everyone. This is Kev. This is Black Man Being Brutally Honest. Let me check something real quick. Hmm. Just want to let everyone know how's everyone doing today.
Everyone, this is Kev. This is Black.
Okay, yes, and I am live. Um, just wanted to just talk to y'all about a couple things. Last night I started two broadcasts. One lasted 20 minutes. One lasted 2 hours and 15 minutes. And both of them were flagged, and both of them were immediately removed from YouTube. Whatever the subject matter was, I don't consider myself to be one of these extreme hate channels, or what y'all like to call black men that come on YouTube, bunch of misogynist, a bunch of female haters, a bunch of incels. But I didn't try to come to these YouTube streets with, extreme viewpoints. Um, I came to this YouTube street to give my perspective. And, and it seems to me like once you get to a certain point, and I don't even consider myself to be someone who gets a whole lot of viewership, a whole lot of attention. Um, there are some people that do know me within the inner circle of this YouTube thing, in the black part of YouTube. But I don't consider myself to be a, really major player like that. But I guess I must be due to the fact that there are now people out there that feel like that they have to flag my content. Um, yeah, I understand because the name like Black Men Being Brutally Honest is pretty off-putting. It really is. It's pretty off-putting. It's direct. It's like people automatic the caution flags automatically go up because people know exactly what's coming once you call yourself that, a black man being brutally honest. And it gets to a point where a lot of people they don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear it because it's it makes them feel a certain kind of way. And that I do understand. Like I've been dealing with this on another platform for like quite a few years, and I know that there's a divide between Facebook and YouTube because there are divides all over the black community, and it's divides that we try. It's these divides that we try to deny, and what keeps us so frustrated. Now, I'm going to be the one on the outside looking in, and I'm going to tell you what I see going on in these YouTube streets without naming names because a lot of y'all feel like that once your name is said you're being bullied. So I mean, so I won't touch anybody this time. I won't be too specific. But I hear this thing. It's two major events going on in this circle of YouTube right now. There's the Docs Gate, and there's the Manosphere 2.0 versus the Manosphere 3.0. And on top of all of the other little micro feuds and infights and all this other stuff. And I have to tell you guys, I didn't want to be involved in either one of that. None of that stuff. I mean, I feel it's my duty to, it's my duty to address it, sometimes just to get our people to adhere to some kind of stability because this right here could make us all money. It could, all of us, no matter how we feel about each other. It just can you imagine a network of melanated black African American people who have a solid hold on a part of YouTube. But I just start I come to YouTube with a little hope that's going to happen. And from the way I see it, from all of the division, from all of the fights, from all of the feuds, from all of the beefs, I'm not saying it's never gonna happen, but it's gonna be a far cry My daughter probably have a YouTube channel popping before that happens. Very young, very young little person. But I don't know. I do feel some kind of way, and I'm not gonna act like I'm the first YouTuber to ever get a video flagged and taken down. It's just that I know somebody's out there. I mean, it might be that little thing I was talking about, that little list thing that that blogger, whatever his initials are, AF. Like he's been targeting this section of Black YouTube, saying that it's anti-feminist, and I mean, I'll wear that label because I don't believe that is a necessity. It's actually an albatross in our community. The F word. But I wasn't one of the people named on that list. But hey, you know what? Getting two broadcasts flagged 2 times in a row like that, it's got to be that somebody is targeting. And you know what? I don't care. I don't care what people do, stuff from the shadows all the time. I mean, like I said, I've been experiencing that from Facebook, and now I'm experiencing it from YouTube. It's a shame. It really is a shame that people want people in this, like why would anyone want to see anybody fail in this? I mean, just because you said a couple things that people don't like, or I mean, but I consider myself to say some things that a lot of people like. So I'm not coming here to play victim. I'm just gonna come here to say that, now that this is happening, that I want it all. I want it all for myself, and I want it all for the habitual line steppers. It's no choice in the matter anymore. It's like you can try to be nice, you can try to work with people all day, but there's people out here just trying to kill you. No matter what you say, no matter what you do, no matter how good you are, there's always going to be somebody out there. I mean, like, I'll put it to you like this. If they killed someone like Martin Luther King, and this man didn't do anything to anybody, hell, they'll come for me in a second. They'll come for me in a heartbeat. So, I mean, it comes with the territory. Shout out to God's Word Save 7. Yeah, last night, 2 of my broadcasts were flagged and taken down. One lasted 20 minutes, one lasted 2 hours and 15 minutes. And they were very good shows. They were shaping up to be very good. One it all sent the 2 hour one had already shaped up to be a good show. Because, I feel like that I have a lot to offer as a content creator in this section. And what I'm here to tell anybody is, tell that hater or haters or whoever did it, because there's reason to believe that it could have come from a few places. I'm not just saying AF, even though I feel like that's causing a lot of tension and is also causing a lot of blamelessness. But I'm also talking about things like Dotsgate, like, the people involved with Dotsgate. I don't use doxing. I don't need to use doxing. All I have to do is beat you in a conversation. That's it. That's all there is to it. You know how simple that is to beat someone in a conversation? And you know how hassle free that can be if you can just accept that you're wrong. Hell, if you cleanly prove that I'm wrong, I'll admit it, and I'll admit it in front of everybody. Seriously. But if you disagree with me, just debunk me, just prove me wrong. And this touches people's feelings whenever I say this. You can say whatever you want to about Mr. Sotomayor. All you got to do is debunk him. That's it. Debunk anybody you don't like. But to try to take an opportunity from him, hell, you know what? Who needs racism when we got people like y'all? When you got the infighting. And what the hell is a Manosphere 2.0 versus Manosphere 3.0? Are you guys stupid? Like, seriously. If someone else gets shine, it's not going to take yours. Or you just have to be good enough to hold on to your shine. Period. All of us got to do that shit. All of us. But flagging folks, man, that just takes the fun out of everything. That's just some person whose feelings are touched because maybe they feel like that. Some people know. Let me put it like this: some people know they're going to hell. Some people are already there, and they want you in hell with them. You don't want me in hell with you because that means that you got to deal with hell and you got to deal with me. Who wants to do that shit? But anyway, I just want to say this to the content creators, especially the ones that do listen to me, that do drop by these videos, who do kind of give me a shot every now and again. To all my moderators, whether this YouTube thing lasts long enough for us or not, for it to make a difference, I just want to tell y'all just to be careful because because the last thing that any of these haters ever want to see is us unify. I will try to push a unity message. I will try to. But if you slip up and you are stupid, I'm going to probably be one of those guys in front, be the first ones to call you out. Because I don't appreciate this. I don't appreciate it. I've been doxxed before. It's weak shit. Because that behavior comes from people who wouldn't bust a grape in a fruit fight. Period. I don't worry about people like that. If you got to go that low, there's nothing you can do to me, physically or otherwise. You could probably hire an assassin if you got the clout like that. I mean, like, just seriously, like the world isn't really as serious as everybody thinks it is. This world, at least. I mean, but why are black men? Let's talk about this for a second, because I don't know how long I got on this feed. Because whoever's doing it is on some hate stuff. It's on some hate stuff, and they're like let me talk. Why would black men, honestly? Why would black men fight on this platform? Black men have a better, and I'm going to say this, black men have a better chance fighting on our own platforms. You fight on platforms that ain't yours, then they have this excuse to treat you like children. Like they want to. They want to put you in a belittling position. Because you have no unity. And are you going to help each other out when you get in trouble? No, you're not. Because, see, here's the problem with a lot of black men in this space right here. Everybody wants to stand at the top of the mountain as a singular entity looking down on everyone else. A sort of a mock, sort of megalomania. I want to be sitting on top of the world. I want to be sitting on everybody's back. I want everybody licking my feet. No, I'm not that kind. But a lot of black men are. Think they're the best thing smoking. And you know what? There's nothing wrong with confidence. But here's where the breakdown starts to happen. It's like being in a race. You're in front. You're about to win. You got about 2 more laps. All of a sudden, you see this guy behind you. He's catching up. The crowd's getting louder for him. They're cheering him on. And you're having a harder time holding on to the lead. Instead of putting your heart into it, guess what you do? You trip up the guy. That's a lot of that bullshit that goes on in black YouTube right now with these men. Oh, I ain't gonna even get on the women. We'll be here all day then. They'd have flagged this video too by that time. But let me talk to the brothers for a second. Because it was around the time where instead of like shooting because you feel like you can't fight, why can't you just fight? Improve yourself. Why can't you just get in this arena and do things legitimately? Now, for those of you watching right now, this might not be available to upload on demand because I did a 3-minute video last night. And that video is still processing. It still is. It's still processing, which meaning is that it may be a possibility that YouTube is blocking my ability to upload live streams because of those two flags. Because it's like Roger, he had a video flagged, he disputed it, they put it back up, but he has no live streaming capabilities on his channel. So he has a backup channel where he's going to do his live streams from. It's a shame because his channel was bursting. So, I mean, it's I feel like if something happens to Roger, something happens to me too because we're on the same team. But it also tells about myself and about Roger and about the habitual line steppers is you guys definitely have something to be afraid of, especially now. Now I'm not gonna go through on a tear and start cursing out YouTubers because I don't need to do that. I don't need to do that. I don't need to point the finger. I don't need to say, hey, I think it was this guy. I don't need to do that. I'm just gonna continue to create better content than those guys. Do I believe my content is better? Yes, I do. I don't have to spend time arguing with people like we're a bunch of kids because like we went in the toy box and then oh boy he grabbed the Optimus Prime first and I wanted to play with the Optimus Prime, so I'm just gonna fight him and start sneak dissing and hating him. Oh, look at that dude, he don't even know how to play with Optimus Prime like that. I'm not gonna be that guy. I'm gonna be the guy that hey gets another toy and makes that the motherfucking coolest thing in the world. Because you know what you'll find out with a lot of people that are bigger is that they hate to see you happy. They'd rather see you groveling and admiring them instead of being off in your own world and being happy with what you got. And that's kind of how like I am right now with this channel and everything. I'm happy with what I got. I'm happy with what I got. I'm happy with what I've done with the channel so far. I could be a lot further. I could be over 1,000 subscribers. I could be monetized. I could be accepting super chats. But right now, getting a message out there is like far more important. And when I have a message, I come to these things. I'm not a career YouTuber. I'm not a career content creator. I'm just somebody that comes up here and I just share my perspective. And some people like it, some people don't. But you guarantee, no matter how much better another man is doing than me, I'm not going to flag your video. And I know I can say that too. I'm blue in the face, but I'm sure the person that did that last night or the people that did that, they don't give a damn about what I say. My failure would make them happy, and then they would go on to the next person to try to ruin them too. And it's a shame because I like being on YouTube, but I don't need it to live. I don't need it to thrive. I can sit up there and watch videos for the rest of my life of content I'm interested in. But really, like one fun thing that I like to do on this channel are news stories and giving my perspective of those news stories. Because when you see it on mainstream media and you see, and even on some YouTube channels, they all have the same tone. They all sound the same. They all give the same messages, like they're being handed instructions. I think it's cool to be able to say things without being handed instructions. That's what it boils down to. I think, and then also in the black part of YouTube, I would have thought that you hearing you some of you would have appreciated a little bit more hearing it from a black man. But hey, you know what? Based on the perspective I see of black men these days, and I just got through, griping a little bit about, black men, because I'm a black man and I'm ashamed of some of the things that I see. And I mean, like, and then, like, you're gonna have those people. Oh, why are you just talking about black people? These other races do it too. Blah 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 blah. I don't care about that. I don't care about other races. It's like, okay, they have a right to be here because they're here because already are here. I'm not gonna treat them like they don't belong. Some races do treat other races like they don't belong, but I'm not gonna treat them like that. It's just that my concern is within my group of people. Because if I were to say anything about the other races, hey, their concerns are within their other group of people. They don't care if black people destroy each other. They don't bring it up. They don't say black people do it too. and they don't say that. I'm just saying that we just need to do a lot better job with handling our stuff because right now it's like we're gonna steal this opportunity from ourselves. You know, you got all these want to be claimed soft fake alphas calling themselves alphas. It really doesn't make any sense to call yourself an alpha. You are regarded as an alpha. You are regarded as a leader. Those are titles you can't christen yourself. Some people regard me as a leader, humble bragging, but it's true. That's why I do not take a leadership position. I don't. It's handed to me. I don't take leadership positions because guess what? is y'all know the answer to that because you're the first person they're gonna gun for, and I don't care about people gunning for me because I'll fight you all day. Swat, 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 swat. But why even put up the energy? Why even have to put up the energy in the first place? For all of you watching right now, thanks for watching. It's just that if you're watching right now, you're probably going to watch the only time I'm ever going to say this because I don't even know if this video is going to upload because I was flagged 2 times last night while doing broadcast, and it was just on some hate stuff. It was. Oh, somebody's coming in. Hold on 1 second, people. Hey, go with mommy, okay? Go with mommy. All right. So I mean, it's like this. It's like this. It's like this. I'm going to be the first one to extend the olive branch to everybody in this sector. It's not me quitting. It's not anybody putting their foot on my neck. Because if somebody ever tried that, I will break that foot off. No healing. Either they're going to sew it up or they're going to throw that little bitch in the garbage. This is just me at my very last attempt at being nice. This is my very last attempt. I'm going to be a welcoming guy. Black men being brutally honest does not mean that I'm an asshole 24/7. It means that I actually care about being honest with you. I actually care about that because I care about my people. If I lie to you, you're not going to get anywhere. And it ain't like that, it ain't like I'm some kind of demented Jesus Christ figure either. I'm just a guy giving my perspective. And if I decide to dish out some advice, you can take it or you can leave it. But I'm going to be the good guy that everyone always called me growing up. Kev, you're a good guy. Kevin, you're a Clark Kent. Let out that Superman. Then, I will go and correct them. Superman is his actual identity. Clark Kent is his disguise. I say so if you wanted to think about it that way. But anyway, just kill the drama, kill the doxing bullshit, just kill the old black man versus black man, just kill all that stuff. They just kill all that stuff. Cause guess what? It's gonna little thin skin stuff is gonna continue to be done as long as it's not dead. But you know what? We love drama. So am I wrong for hoping? Is it audacity in me hoping that, we can, I don't know, maybe work together, build together, help each other grow. It'll be nice if that wasn't for me just localized to the habitual line steppers. That would be nice, but it most certainly isn't. It's not nice. It's not nice, and I'm gonna continue to stick with the habitual line steppers. Yeah. So, let me give you a fun fact. In my young adult life, my early 20s, I was given the nickname K Rock. And partially that was because of my size. Like, I was kind of a stocky kind of dude. I had big old arms. Still got them today, but I'm older right now and kind of dad bodish, but whatever. I mean, well, back then, I had the guns. And they started calling me K Rock. So my 22nd birthday, I had it tattooed on my arm. And it's a very light colored. It's kind of dull right now. I had planned to have stuff added to it, but it was just, I never got around to it. And, I got over that eventually. But, during that time, that was pretty cool because it stuck with everyone. It stuck with everybody. Like a nickname is not something you give yourself. But I said this on another broadcast. In order to achieve leadership, you have to be brutally honest. And I'm talking about real honesty. I'm not talking about stuff that's bathed in emotion. I'm talking about more of it is what it is. This is how it's going to go. And if you have any disagreement, prove me wrong. If you don't prove me wrong, hey, why wouldn't you go that path? So anyway, I'm about to go ahead and get off. It's just that I just wanted to see if I could, really pretty much did this broadcast just to see if I could still go live. Just, or, see if it uploads on demand. But like I said, like y'all be careful, man. Y'all be careful out there. It's not fair. But hey, you know what? It's a part of this growing process. You know, if you got if you got any kind of fans, you're gonna have haters too. And if you have haters, you must be doing something right. Superman Clark Kent. Now that is just way too coincidental. I bring up a Superman reference and then this happens. All right, two things. Are you subscribed to the channel or are you a bot? Because you know what? I've been having bots visit my comment section. They'll say something to the effect of great broadcast, can we be YouTube friends or great show or something like that. And then they're just like, I don't know who these people are. They don't even look like subscribers of mine. Keep up the great content. This is what makes me think that there's actually something going on because that appeared on several of the channels. There's somebody watching us. And I'm not saying it's just me. It's a lot of these guys out here. Yeah, but it's funny that screen name pops up while I'm doing this broadcast. I sure hope you're not a bot. But at the same time, if you're not, go ahead and subscribe to this channel if you're not already subscribed. So anyway, guys, this is Kev. This is Black Man Being Brutally Honest. Like, share, subscribe. In Kev we trust. And please, to them haters out there, find a hobby. Goodbye. And hopefully this uploads for on demand so you can watch it later. Peace.